Hi, good morning. It's Zebedee. I hope you are all well. One of the things I've learned from sales is to develop resilience. And what it enables you to do is to take a more balanced view of what's going on around you, and particularly what's happening with your own pipeline, what's happening with your sort of revenue stream, and how you are absorbing the information that you're gaining from calling various prospects. Now, this conversation isn't just talking about cold calling. It's talking about the very important fact that when there is such a clamour and chatter about the economy and the general infrastructure of a country, and implications are that it's all falling apart, and that when we leave, for example, the EU, that it's going to be a complete disaster for business. What I learned being in business over the last 20 years, and particularly what I came to understand working in a very competitive and very cutthroat industry that was exposed and vulnerable to outside influences in terms of business, was that you can still find opportunities. So my first job in London, as I might have said before, was working for Keith Prowse Corporate Hospitality, and we were selling high-end sports packages to FTSE 500 companies, to up-and-coming businesses, to independents, to law firms, to individual lawyers, to insurance companies, to advertising agencies. You name it, we sold hospitality to those organisations and individuals. I came in 2001. 2001 had one of the most catastrophic events that the world has seen since the Second World War, which was the Twin Towers attack. Now, when that attack occurred, which was in the September, we were working in our office in Wembley. We had big TV screens in the office because of the fact that we also sold the Wimbledon Championships, and the Wimbledon Championships had been on a few weeks before. So we always had the big screens up. When that story broke, we were watching it live. And we had Americans working in our office, and we had American clients. And the impact of those images on us was quite profound. Days after, there was a general malaise about actually contacting anyone. Nobody wanted to do anything. Everyone was afraid to pick up the phone. You didn't want to hold a conversation with someone. Are you interested in buying a table of 10 for the Six Nations for next year, or the Open Golf Championships, or anything like that? You just didn't want to do it. And so you had to really gather yourself together to get back to doing what you're paid for. And you had to develop a degree of resilience. In that same year, quite horrific circumstances occurred with our own food chain, with the foot and mouth outbreak, in which we saw thousands of cattle being burnt all over the country. Really terrible, striking images. And that year also put paid to so much in the way of entertaining. But obviously, my job as a salesman was to sell. And what I found, despite those horrendous events, was that people still needed to entertain. So there were still opportunities. And this is the point of my address today, is to make it clear that it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, what the political or economic situation is, there are still opportunities for business to make money, to grow, to develop strategic partnerships. So far from being doom and gloom and thinking like the sky's going to fall on your head like chicken licking, I take the view that adversity brings opportunity. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.